This is indeed an attack. Well, you see, it's been 3 seconds since the bite. And the maggot along with the bloodworm. I just cast it. The main thing is the depth. Very, very small, so it would be 30 centimeters, no more. Hey guys.
Hey guys. Hello dear one.
Today we have the opening of the float fishing season with Sergey Ivanovich. We'll share some secrets with you, and we'll try to tell as many of them correctly as possible. And we'll show you how to catch fish right at the beginning of the season. Sergey Ivanovich is all geared up, so let's go!
I have summer ones and spring ones, and I still have winter ones. Yeah, here are the summer boots. Definitely the autumn spring ones. So, shall we go? Wow. And with the bicycle, what's left?
Last autumn, he walked around here so well we took one fishing rod and a few things we need, and off we went. Sergey Ivanovich. Slowly, here in the swamp. It can be interesting when it melts well. There are still some halves with it. And the bypasses themselves. To be continued. Oh, make sure to go around here, it's deep. Deep. So we arrived. Ivanovich and I found a nice spot here, where we can catch about half, just like that. Under the reeds, the beavers are just hammering away. They're hammering away, just like these. So guys, now we are quickly getting ready. We are rolling up a series of baths. Today, we will probably attach to him a 4-gram earring like this. Your float, yes, but the only thing we can do for you is maybe add a weight. We'll add one, and that's it. I have a 6-meter fishing rod. Great. This is already ready with us, Sergey Ivanovich, a 4-gram one. So, here it is. The float and the whip rod. Basically starting off. You see how we're keeping it simple today? Just putting it together on our knees. Quickly, with everything going on, I just want to catch some fish. For the kid. I asked about fishing, and the depth here is quite something. I have 4 meters. We need to remove it immediately, because there is a 1.5 meter here. Somewhere in this place. Catch. Good. That's it. Ivanovich is getting the rig ready. The float is in action, guys. Well, let's start with the maggots. We'll probably attach a couple of them right now. Here we have some maggots, and we'll start fishing with them, friends, just like I told you. I'm looking at the maggots now, and we're making our first cast together. Cast. Let's see what's going on over there. Oh, it's biting, I've got one. Yes, wow, not bad. Look at this one. I've got the first roach. Good one. Now I'm going to show Ivanovich what fish we have here. Ivanovich, look. Are you using bread crust, huh? From the bottom. Great. Your float is also sitting well.
It's sitting well.
What's the trick, guys? If we feed the area now, we might attract small fish, or the ones that are already here might get scared away. So, without any baiting, we're just catching roach, like this. Sergey Ivanovich. Now he's gonna try it with a dough ball. The first one from him, so to speak, will show you a life hack. Look, he always carries syringes. And it doesn't dry out, whether it's summer or winter. The main thing is the fact of the bite. As soon as you cast, it bites almost immediately. Here's the coolest part. And what will she be like as a wife? You can't guess. You have to try fishing. Fish. What principle do they catch by? Whoever gets there first, and both. Small one, another one. Now I'm going to prepare a little something for the fish, like this. I'll gather a little bag for the fish, so everything's ready. Then I'll go. Get some more water.
So that I don't scare the fish away from Ivanic. Wow, I really need to squeeze through here. A bucket of water and horseradish in there, right? Let's go. I see. Fishermen used to come here in the winter. Now let's get some water for the fish. Psst. Got a bite. Now I'll try to catch from a different spot. Maybe there will be roach there too. You can't always catch them in the same spot. This is more better already. This is better. So, what do we have here? Our roach. Come on, over here to the bucket, you. Roach, come here like this. The little bucket, you... Alive.
Friends, today I want to tell you about two new Ganza multi-tools. This is model G304 and model G304. They come in new packaging and with a new design. Let's start with model G304. Ganza multi-tools always come in a branded chipboard. The packaging is well made. The kit also includes a set of bits that can be used as an additional tool. All multi-tools always come with a light lubrication. Initially, but they are also made. It's really great, as I said, 420 steel. The tools come in all sorts of varieties for every taste and color. Starting with this kind of file with centimeter measurements. Yes, we can measure with that. Everything is on locks. These are really good, sturdy ones. The multi-tool itself, of course, features these kinds of pliers with cutters. And besides all of this, of course, from all sides we have all sorts of tools come out, starting with these quite hefty scissors, I would say. Besides the scissors, we also have this kind of saw, or serrated blade, as it's called. On the backside, we also have a lot of different small tools, starting from a strap cutter to a bottle opener, screwdriver, small knife, and everything else, my friends. All of this is made with incredibly strong locks. Look how deep it goes. Whoa, nothing will ever close on its own. The multi-tool Ganza, G304 model. It also comes with 9 interchangeable bits, but it has slightly different functionality. By the way, all the tools and their functions are listed on the back of the packaging. And this is what the G304 model looks like. Light silicone grease everywhere, a ruler. It has a slightly different design on the handle itself. The pliers also have a replaceable blade and cutters. And here are very large and unusual scissors. They're just huge. If you look at the multi-tool itself, the scissors come out like this. On the other side, with the help of a clamp like this, a huge knife flies out. If you fold it like this and just take out the knife, you get a full-size huge knife. This is a powerful multi-tool that locks right here. Hop. In total, you will see how many different rather large instruments there are. This multi-tool, you could say, has large, bulky, full-fledged tools. Guys, therefore, the link to these multi-tools will be in the description. This would make a great gift for yourself or just for someone close to you, and having such a multi-tool while fishing is just perfect.
Friends, why maggots?
It's simple, the water is very murky.
The light maggot, and it's not so, is being knocked off by small fish, so the maggot is working great right now. Right now, while there's no wind. Cast it there. Let's give it a try. It should be roach, right off the bat, just like that. It's an excellent fishing day. I didn't think it would be biting like this today. I thought, well, what's going on? You know, moving back and forth. I found that in such windy weather, it was biting really well already. Season cut, right? The fish just melted away, came out. And it's heading straight to the reeds by the shore. Come on. Come on, bite. You're there. You're definitely there, I know it. And here they are, gentle bites. It's pulling, it's pulling, it's pulling, it's pulling.
Come, here.
Oh. Come here. Look. Ivanic had a bite. It was some junk. It was a chub before Ivanic. or who it was.
Well, it's a chub, right? I saw the first bite with Sergey Ivanovich. It was definitely a chub. The rod was bending. But it broke the leader. Now we're bringing you a good hook here. We'll do everything as it should be. And what diameter leader do you want me to make? Some kind of... Here, about this. Ilyoshka, he chose one like this. Well, 14, as I said, kilograms. Over the top. A direct cast. At my feet, you could say, where am I sitting?
The depth is 30 centimeters.
There's fish there, it's circling around. Here it is, it's biting. Here it is now on the line. See? What fun spring things are like. An experienced person will always understand that in such bays there are rudd. Where there are quiet places, such foam, melted ice, there are small circles of fish. This is it. In short, what a trick the depth is. Minimal for casting, and we wait for our float. Cast, and we wait for our float to disappear. It won't sink to the bottom with just nibbling. Small ones, some are for small fish. Don't pay attention to what's nibbling. Either it's biting well or it's sinking well. And then the rudd bites a little more.
Now I really understood it at what time
Already, I've made a few casts. This small one, of course, you can't get away from it either, but the one that's a little bigger is back. Even the slightly bigger ones bite, just like I said. You cast, and just wait a bit longer. That's it. The wind and the waves don't bother you at all when there's a good bite. That's exactly the kind of bite we're looking for. Then we hook it. Well, one after another. There are schools. There aren't many big ones, but you have to wait for them. Be patient. They even go a little further from the shore, the big ones. Don't be shy about casting further out. There's fish there too. If this is all a little bay for you, then... And we also cast over there. Don't be shy about it. It will definitely come. Thank you. You're using bait, right? I put some bait on it. On bait! Well, I'll put the bucket in your Murzik. Yeah. No, that's enough. In the water. Yeah, that's enough. Let it go. Let it live. Let it live. In fishing for roach, the main thing is to find the right depth. The most optimal one where it is... If you found the right depth, you'll definitely catch fish. And of course, keep an eye on the schools and where they move. Now we're going to take a walk to his spot, where there's fish. We'll catch a couple right there and show him how we catch them. Right now we're going to catch a couple there and show him how we do it. Ivesh. I'll earn Zach and good. I'll make a sunset. Can I please show you how to do it now? You need to have both on. And of course the material just fell off. Only on maggots, no bloodworms. Good, right. Yeah, that's good. By the way, Sergey Ivanovich is fishing with semolina while I'm using maggots. Is there anything there? Chewed up, as we say. On... Chewed up 3 times already. How many fish have been caught on it? One of them is distant. On what? On the sail. It's far away.
Here.
There it is. It's on it. It's standing there right now.
The float is taking it there.
Help, help! Come on, so it doesn't fly away.
So, is it always roach? In places like that where branches,
What did you expect?
where the branches are, maybe a float. The main thing is to save the leader. We'll be breaking off, depending on what I have there. How did I get snagged there, huh?
Of course, with this stick. Let's go with the stick. With the stick, right?
Ivanik. Just losses, huh? In short, I tore it off. And floats there along with the weights. Someone will be rowing in a boat. Someone will be rowing in a boat. Yeah, I think that's something we won't do. That's definitely not us, right? I'm gonna tie a new rig over there. Your Masha and I tore off myself, guys. I tore it off myself on my own with Busy 11. Yeah. We need a rod. Reeds, snag. Snag. Well, how else? Further away, then you throw it further. Bigger size and catch. It's all very simple. I threw it. The main thing is the depth. Very, very small, so it would be 30 centimeters, no more. I still stick to the opinion that if you don't feed them, you won't catch them. Since there's already water in the bucket, I'll mix the bait right here on the bag on top. Just a little, literally, so we have a couple of those dusty balls. And those couple of balls, we'll just send them over there. And we'll head out with you. So that everything is top-notch here. Let's have a lot of it. You shouldn't, under any circumstances, put too much. Just a tiny handful, a little dust. So there's some powder there. We don't moisten the bait too much. It doesn't matter what kind of bait you use, but garlic is good. In spring, it always works for all fish, and as long as it dusts and has a flavor of cookies or breadcrumbs. But the main thing is that it should be light. If you have light bait, that will be good. Light bait always works well in spring, I told you. The water is dark, the fish sees it. What is afraid of light bait, what is not afraid of it here, you know, it's different. But I think that in spring, nothing is afraid of light bait. On the contrary, it just rushes towards it, sees it, and tears it apart. So, go ahead, don't ever be afraid. Right under the float. Good, the ball flew. We'll feed them a little over there. Let it eat.
And, well, like this. Look, the breeze is going away. And now it's going to dance. Oh, it's all done. It's already started working. Like this, like this, like this. And like this, and like this. Well, you see, it hasn't even been 3 seconds since the bite. You'll see. Bubble. It's already gone. There it is, it took it. And it's sitting. You see, it's like this, look. A strong little roach, like this. Of course, it's a bit small, the big ones haven't come in yet. Maybe something. It was something else. Well, the fact remains the same. Biting. And the black stones.
And the weather outside is like this. It seems like you're sitting. It's comfortable. Sunny, everything's great. As soon as the little winds start, it's cloudy. My ears get cold even in a cap. So, guys, you really need to dress properly. Ivanik, is this in 5 minutes?
This pile.
These stockings.
Just feeling, Sasha, about what's happening with this.
The sun came out. The sun came out and there was just a burst. Just right. And my float is floating just the same. Where else would he go?
Nothing. I'm not changing anything at all. I'm just for the chatter, for the wobblers.
Yeah, chatterbox, you can't keep up with the maggots here.
I was just messing around. Summer was coming, I was just messing around.
I don't even bother being lazy anymore. I pulled it in, slowly and carefully, and patiently waited for the crows to come across the ice.
Across the ice, across the ice.
It's picking up.
We don't want to scare them.
Is this a whitefish?
Yeah, the fish that are left are swimming around.
She picks up.
Icy, so icy. I was mixing the bait, what a mess. Of course, the roach bites at a depth of 20 to 30 centimeters. Why? From the depth to the surface? Because the upper layer warms up in the sun, even by half a degree, and the fish can feel that very much.
Of course, the fish are all there.
One of the first ones starts to bite.
Well, there's also bream and other roach swimming at the bottom.
So, you have to try it both ways.
We fed the spot, let it sit on the bottom, but nothing.
We moved over there, as I said, and cast into the water column. And we are trying. There's a little bit there, a little bit over there. Something is definitely going to bite. You can even see the roach visually when they start swirling at the top.
Vivani.
Look at that bleak! Habak. Herring! I'm telling you what a bleak.
I thought it was a roach.
A hit.
Good, good!
Good. I'm fishing from a depth like this, 40 centimeters, you see. Roach just like that! Yeah, that's how you catch roach. Oh, I can't see where it's swirling around you. Can I try it now? There it is. All of it is over there with you. It's absolutely all over there with you. Sergei Ivanovich has gathered his fish. Also, what he caught. And now let's see what we've got. And there's no water. One fish, almost a full bucket. Well, seriously, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Oh, come on, yeah, we're doing pretty well today.
But Paul Vedernko roaches on.
Good. So in short, what?
Opened.
They opened up. I think we definitely caught a couple more, like stop and raspberry, right? I tried everything.
On semolina?
Are you equipping the bun? The bun and the loaf. The best, of course, is 2 maggots. The peak of the bite, guys, was when the sun was out.
It came out for about an hour and a half, roughly.
Look, they're pulling it tight. Yeah, the sun came out for about an hour and a half. We arrived when it was cloudy, but spring is like that.
The weather changes 100 times.
The sun was out, it was calm and quiet. So, me and Ivanich, that's how it is, basically. I waved the light rod well, and we took off. Great.
Now we'll show what turned out right.
Here you can use Morse code, and salt, and everything else that is available. Yes, that's why it was great. Congratulations on the opening.
This is a bite, not a head, it turns out. Look at any handsome guy like that.
Well, there was also a pike chasing after it. And maybe it was a pike.
She immediately cut me off.
Maybe, yeah, but I caught 3 roaches from the bottom of the Stamoha, and it's sterlet.
The bite stopped, the pike also left. It started again.
It chases, approaches, chased it, and then came back. Let's give it a try.
Right now, everything is alive, right now.
Next, I'll be fishing for Sika.
And that's it. And
That's it.
I'll try everything.